Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the children, viewers, listeners, parents. On behalf of Kashiful Ulum Al-Huda Preston and Madrasah Ihyaaus Bolton. Insha'Allah al-Aziz, today we will go through one ayat according to this particular print. As you can see, the words and the fonts of the words are slightly larger and bigger than usual, and the purpose behind it is to help the children rather than taking them straight onto the Quranic, the general 13-line mushaf. They go through this particular print, which contains of 3 paras, 3 juz, 3 chapters of the Quran. Alif Lam Mim Sayqulan Tilka Rusul, and the layout and the font has been we have taken into account the children. Alhamdulillah, this publication is available at Quwwatul Islam Preston. Quwwatul Islam Preston have other distributors of this particular sipara. If you would like to purchase for your children, I'm pretty sure it is available in Bolton at Ihyaaus, and we also are stockist of this particular print and type of mushaf, which contains 3 siparas, and it has been written in the manner as you can see. The words have been slightly made, the fonting is larger. However, the style of the writing is no different to the style of the writing which you will find in our 13-line Qur'ans. So according to this mushaf, inshallah, we will go through one ayat, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, and usually we don't tend to give more than 4 or 5 lines of sabak to the beginners. And remember, there is no urgency of quantity. It is all about the quality. Even if we cover 7 and 9 pages of the Quran in, let's say, 4 or 5 months, it doesn't matter. The whole idea is that if we are developing the quality of our recitation and the quality of pronunciation, enabling ourselves to be in full control of fluency, not overstretching, understretching, and understanding all the various type of errors, then insha'Allah al-Aziz, this will become a base foundation and a stepping stone into entering the entire recitation of the Quran with ease and comfort. The idea is that after you take benefit from such videos and classes, wherever you may be, and whichever classes you may attend, whether you are listening to this video or you are attending any other classes in addition to this video, the whole purpose is to become competent, confident reciters of the Quran. And you've got to be able to enjoy the recitation of the Quran. That's the most important thing. If you are going to struggle reading the Quran, you will not enjoy it. But if you are free-flowing and you are able to express yourself, and you can even add a bit of a tune to it, but not compromising the quality of the recitation of your Quran, then believe me, you will really enjoy it. And why wouldn't you? It is the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, words which emanated from Himself. So it's very important that we try to endeavor in becoming the masters of the recitation of the Quran, of the reciters of the Quran, and each and every believer can achieve this. It may take some longer, and some, especially the children, they usually tend to learn a lot quicker, and because they are much more young. However, as elderly folks, it might take you a bit longer because your tongues have kind of set into a routine. Then to try and once again get this tongue to surrender to the recitation of certain letters and pronunciation of certain letters is not an easy feat, but practice will make perfect. And we have people attending, learning Quran at the age of 49, 50, even in the early 50s. Where there's a will, there's a way, and there is absolutely nothing wrong. And for our parents who are sat with the young children, and for the younglings who are listening to me, it's very important that you listen to any instructions and guidelines given to you over the video. And especially in the madrasahs you're attending, you must listen to your teachers, follow your lesson timetables. And if they are asking you to go over your sabak X amount of times, then they are telling you this for a reason. And if you listen to everything they say and you follow it to the T and you go above and beyond, then you will find that you will develop nicely, and before you know it, you will become extremely confident reciters. And the more confidently and the more fluently you can recite the Quran, then if you are intending to embark on the hifz journey, memorization journey, then that will become all that more easy for you. Because if you're going to struggle to recite, you are going to find it difficult to memorize as well. So inshallah, going ahead, ta'awudh, tasmiyah, and then we will go through the sabaq as we have been doing so in the past 9 lessons. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So ta'awudh and tasmiyah, the and the ayn, every single letter has to be distinguished and every single letter has to be clear and recited to the best of our ability. So off we go, 1, 2, 3, ta'awudh, tasmiyah. So these first 2 words, يكاد البرق, يكاد البرق. So this is yakadu. We will join with the next word because of the lam sakin. Yakadul, and then the ra will be full mouth, ba empty mouth, and qu, big qaf, and we must not stretch this dhamma. Yakadul barqu. Okay, and then this word is yahtafu, ya empty mouth, kha ta full mouth, and fa empty mouth. Yahtafu, yahtafu, and then أبصارهم, أبصارهم. يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم. I am making the ab sound, the ba. I am applying the qalqala sound, which we called the echo sound. You meet the lips together and you make the it's like the bouncing effect. The lips will come apart. You join them together and you let them go straight away. But make sure you do it in such a way that you do not vowelize. And not ab. You meet the lips together. It's like you're smacking the lips together and you're making them come apart. It's like instantaneous. يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم. So this ra full mouth, sad full mouth. So come on, have a go. 1, 2, 3. Superb. Now pause the video and read from there to there at least 15 times. The whole idea is every single time you read, pay complete attention to the pronunciation of letters, the vowel sounds, the short ones, the long ones, any additional sounds like over here, qalqala, the ab sound, and all the ra full mouth sounds, sad full mouth, etc., etc., inshallah. Pause the video. Jazakallah. Moving on, inshallah, this word is kullama, kullama, and as you can see there's a mud sign there, so we are going to join with this word and do the mud, and there is a mud on this word as well. This word is أضاء لهم, أضاء لهم, and then ضاء full mouth, and then again. Both hamza sounds distinctive. أضاء لهم. This meme and meme, once we pray these 2 words together, we are going to make gunna because the meme is carrying a shadda. Meme or noon, when they are carrying shaddas, we will apply an additional sound called gunna, a strong nasal sound. كلما أضاء لهم. So that's them 2 words, and this word here, مشوا, مشوا فيه, مشوا فيه. So from كلما till over here, listen to me. كلما أضاء لهم مشوا فيه. Understand? كلما أضاء لهم مشوا فيه. So inshallah from there to there after 3. 1, 2, 3. Superb. So remember, really concentrate. Both the mads will be stretched for 4 alifs or 4 harakas. But these mads are going to be stretched for the same duration. Pause the video and read from there to there 15 times. Inshallah, moving on. Hope you have prayed it 15 times. وَإِذَا أَظْلَمَ عَلَيْهِمْ قَامُوا. So this word is وَإِذَا أَظْ. So it's not all. The alif is empty, dhaful mouth. Very easily, because of the dhaful mouth sound, you could make this aliful mouth with it when we're not focusing. وَإِذَا أَظْلَمَ عَلَيْهِمْ قَامُوا. After 3, 1, 2, 3. So over here, mad, the dha sound, do not vowelize. وَإِذَا So not don't let go of the sound. Until you're not ready to say the la sound, continue the dha sound. وَإِذَا أَظْلَمَ عَلَيْهِمْ قَامُوا. Same with here, continue the meme sound slightly until you say qa sound. وَإِذَا أَظْلَمَ عَلَيْهِمْ قَامُوا. Superb. So read from there to there, inshallah, 15 times. Pause the video. Moving on. These two words. وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ. So the al sound and the lam of Allah full mouth doing mud here. And then لَذَهَبَ بِسَمْعِهِمْ وَأَبْصَارِهِمْ. So we will say this word as well because this is a repeated word. Look, this word sam' has been repeated, and this has been repeated, and this has been repeated. وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَذَهَبَ بِسَمْعِهِمْ وَأَبْصَارِهِمْ. Meme sound, meme sakin, make the sounds continue until you're ready to say the I and the wa over here respectively. بِسَمْعِهِمْ وَأَبْصَارِهِمْ. If you let go of the sound, it will sound vowelized. بِسَمْعِهِمْ وَأَبْ. So it's not going to say, it's like you're doing an qalqala sound and sounding vowelized, and this is not the way to read. بِسَمْعِهِمْ وَأَبْصَارِهِمْ. So from there to there, inshallah, if a child is reading, you can create a breath mark over here on bisam'ihim and then ask the child to read from bisam to absarihim, inshallah. وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَذَهَبَ بِسَمْعِهِمْ وَأَبْصَارِهِمْ. Off you go, 1, 2, 3. Brilliant. So now, inshallah, pause the video, please, and read from there to there 15 times. Finishing it off. إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. Noon gunna, noon with a shadda, so nasal sound, lam of Allah full mouth, don't overstretch the ha. Ayn from the middle of the throat, kulli, the li sound, do not stretch. Shay'in qa, the in sound, make it slightly continue until you're ready to say the qa. That's if you are not making the nasal sound. Shay'in qadir. And if you make the nasal sound, Shay'in qadir. Inshallah, we will go through those sounds eventually in the Tajweed rule book that we have started, the simplified Tajweed. إن الله على كل شيء قدير. There's a sound. So those who understand this rule, tanween qaf, it's an ikhfa. If you are listening to that word for the first time, there is no need to panic and worry. We will cover this. Don't worry about it. So read from there to there, inshallah, 15 times. The reason for reading it 15 times, even though you know how to read these words, it's practice. Every letter, pay complete focus and attention on it. Brilliant. So now, inshallah, we will move on. So after you have read it 15 times, okay? So I will go over this ayat. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم كلما أضاء لهم مشوا فيه وإذا أظلم عليهم قاموا ولو شاء الله لذهب بسمعهم وأبصارهم إن الله على كل شيء قدير. So that's the sabak, inshallah. We will listen to you tomorrow, and I will just once again go over yesterday's sabak. So what we will do, we will go over the new sabak, and I will recap yesterday's sabak by just reciting. And if you have learnt it in the manner I have asked you to learn, and you want to read along with me, absolutely, children, read along with me, or whoever you may be. صم بكم عمي فهم لا يرجعون أو كصيب من السماء فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق يجعلون أصابعهم في آذانهم من الصواعق حذر الموت والله محيط بالكافرين يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم كلما أضاء لهم مشوا فيه وإذا أظلم عليهم قاموا ولو شاء الله لذهب بسمعهم وأبصارهم إن الله على كل شيء قدير. So inshallah, this is our lesson for today. So for now, please remember us in your pious du'as, Kashif al-Ulum, and also Ihyaaus Bolton. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.